Deep within the enchanting woods, alongside the tranquil Willamette River, a group of adventurous friends embarked on a memorable camping trip. With the allure of night fishing, music, and mirthful camaraderie, their spirits soared under the starry sky. Little did they know that their laughter would soon transform into a chilling echo that would forever haunt their memories. As the night grew darker, their spirits soared higher, fueled by drinks and the elation of shared moments. Laughter filled the air as they reveled in the joy of friendship, their mirth echoing through the trees. However, what began as innocent amusement soon took an eerie turn. In the depths of the night, as the group settled into their respective tents, the laughter persisted, but it no longer held the familiar tones of their companions. Perplexed, one of the campers shouted for the others to quiet down, only to receive a bone-chilling response, an unfamiliar voice, distinctly separate from their own. Alarmed by the realization that an unknown presence lurked in the darkness, the campers exchanged worried glances, their senses heightened by intoxication and fear. The laughter, now clearly emanating from a single individual, grew louder and drew closer to their campsite, shrouded in the mysterious veil of the night. A sense of foreboding gripped the campers as they strained to discern the nature of this unsettling visitor. The laughter, though resembling drunken merriment, held an unnerving quality that sent shivers down their spines. It lacked the warmth of camaraderie, tinged instead with an indescribable hollowness that struck fear into their hearts. The laughter continued its sinister approach, drawing ever nearer, yet devoid of any accompanying footsteps. Its proximity defied reason, for the dense forest floor concealed no pathway silent enough to evade detection. The campers huddled together in a mixture of trepidation and confusion, their voices melding into a terrified chorus. The sudden cessation of laughter heightened their anxiety, each breath held in suspense. Shadows danced upon the tense fabric, and an eerie hand, illuminated by moonlight, pressed against the canvas, eliciting a cacophony of screams from within. With adrenaline coursing through their veins, the campers burst out of their tent, propelled by sheer terror. Guided by instinct and the desperate need for escape, they sprinted through the labyrinthine woods, the chilling memory of the hand imprinted on their minds. The echoing thud of footsteps followed their frantic flight, their friends joining the frenzied race to safety. After an agonizing eternity, they stumbled upon their car, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness. Desperation fueled their actions as they piled inside, their hearts pounding with a mixture of relief and lingering dread. With trembling hands, the driver took the wheel, recognizing the urgency of the situation. The haunting encounter left an indelible mark on their lives, forever etching the memory of that night into their souls. Questions swirled within their minds, each seeking answers to the identity and intentions of the mysterious figure who had intruded upon their peaceful excursion. From that day forward, the campers' perspective on adventure and laughter became tinged with caution. They recognized the fragility of the night, its ability to mask both the wonders and terrors that lie hidden beneath its ebony cloak. And though time may soften the sharp edges of their chilling experience, the haunting laughter forever lingers in the depths of their memories, a reminder of the fragility of their peace and the darkness that can descend upon even the most idyllic of nights. Once upon a time, in the heart of the wilderness, a group of young scouts embarked on an unforgettable camping adventure. Among them was a 15-year-old boy, eager to experience the great outdoors with his closest friend. Little did he know that this trip would test his courage and forever alter his perception of camping. As the sun began its descent and dusk settled over the campsite, the young scout found himself in an unexpected predicament. His friend, who was supposed to be his tent mate, had backed out at the last minute, leaving him to face the daunting task of pitching the tent alone. Determined, he embraced the challenge and ventured into the darkening forest to set up his shelter. The sounds of rustling leaves and nocturnal creatures accompanied his efforts, and the task proved more difficult than anticipated. Just as frustration began to take hold, a mysterious figure emerged from the shadows. A stranger had come to his aid, extending a helping hand. Grateful for the assistance, the young scout and his newfound companion completed the task together. As nightfall draped the camp, the scouts gathered around the crackling campfire, their laughter and camaraderie piercing through the wilderness. They regaled each other with cliched tales of ghostly apparitions and mythical beasts, igniting the imaginations of the young adventurers. Exhausted from the day's activities, they eventually retired to their tents, eager to surrender to the embrace of sleep. In the heart of the night, amidst the eerie silence, the young scout was jolted awake by the sound of heavy footsteps encircling his tent. Assuming it to be one of his companions answering nature's call, he called out, seeking an explanation. To his surprise, the footsteps abruptly ceased, and an unnerving silence enveloped the camp. Curiosity tinged with concern gripped his heart, urging him to investigate. Unzipping the tent door, he expected to find a mischievous scout playing a prank. Instead, his eyes met the gaze of a towering, menacing figure, a stranger in the darkness. Fear clenched his throat, rendering him speechless. The stranger responded with a haunting smile, pressing his finger to his lips, signaling for silence. Terrified, the young scout's survival instinct kicked in, propelling him to flee. He sprinted towards his scoutmaster's tent, unleashing a torrent of panicked screams. The scoutmaster, startled by the urgency of the situation, rushed out to confront the danger that lurked nearby. The young scout recounted his harrowing encounter with the unknown man. Armed with a hunting rifle, the scoutmaster and his fellow leader hastened to the scene, hoping to apprehend the trespasser. However, upon arrival, they found no trace of the intruder, save for the unsettling footprints encircling the tent. Determined to ensure the safety of their young charges, the scoutmasters made a collective decision to bring the tents closer together, uniting the campsite in a protective circle. The next day dawned with a palpable unease. The atmosphere had shifted, and the once joyful campers now harbored a sense of trepidation. The incident had left an indelible mark on their spirits, casting a shadow over the campsite's serenity. With heavy hearts, the decision was made to cut short the trip and return home, the promise of future adventures tainted by this disconcerting encounter. The young scout, forever changed by that night's events, made a solemn vow to never venture into the wilderness again. The allure of camping lost its luster, replaced by a lingering sense of apprehension. Time would pass, and memories of that haunting encounter would fade, but the scars on the young scout's soul remained etched with a chilling reminder of the dangers that dwell beyond the campfire's glow. And so, the tale of the Midnight Intruder serves as a cautionary reminder to all who seek adventure in the great outdoors. It warns of the hidden perils that can lurk in the shadows, reminding us to remain vigilant and never underestimate the power of our instincts. In the heart of the picturesque gorge, where nature's beauty intertwined with the unknown, a couple sought solace in the wilderness. It was to be a romantic camping trip, an escape from the chaos of daily life. Little did they know that their idyllic getaway would be tainted by the presence of an enigmatic intruder, shrouded in secrecy and unsettling intentions. As the couple arrived at their chosen camping spot, their anticipation mingled with a sense of unease. Two sketchy figures emerged from the trailhead, casting wary glances before retreating into their vintage Volkswagen camper van. A disquieting feeling gnawed at their instincts, but they dismissed it, eager to immerse themselves in nature's embrace. Unbeknownst to them, a sense of foreboding had settled upon the couple. They embarked on the mile-long hike, lugging their gear, their steps tentative yet resolute. The familiar surroundings, once a haven of joyous memories, now bore the weight of uncertainty. Their chosen camping spot lay nestled amidst the wilderness, a hidden sanctuary where they had sought refuge on previous occasions. As they ventured closer, a faint commotion reached their ears, a distant voice calling out in the twilight. The couple exchanged puzzled glances, their curiosity piqued by this unexpected intrusion into their solitude. With each step, the voice grew louder, its echoes reverberating through the trees. They strained to make sense of the words, their unease growing alongside the mysterious dialogue. Upon reaching their campsite, they discovered the source, a solitary figure, perched higher up the hill, engaged in a heated exchange with an unseen companion. The couple decided to proceed cautiously, selecting a camping spot within close proximity but hidden from view. Despite their attempts to find solace in their chosen refuge, the unsettling presence of the stranger lingered in the air, tainting the serenity they had sought. Nightfall descended, enveloping the campsite in an inky blackness. Their senses heightened by the encroaching darkness, the couple sought warmth and comfort by the flickering flames of a campfire. Suddenly, the stranger materialized before them, seemingly out of thin air, offering assistance and bundles of firewood for a fee. The couple declined the stranger's offer, bemused by his insistence and dubious claims of wood scarcity. An air of discomfort settled upon them as his stories unraveled, revealing inconsistencies and half-truths. Though he claimed to be alone, their instincts warned otherwise, sensing a presence lurking within the shadows. As the night wore on, the unsettling stranger remained a constant, his gaze fixed upon the couple's camp. Whispers of twigs snapping and branches rustling sent shivers down their spines, a chilling reminder of their vulnerability in the face of the unknown. Feeling a growing sense of dread, the couple resolved to leave, their hearts pounding with fear and adrenaline. They silently gathered their belongings, leaving behind the new tarps they had carefully set up to avoid alerting their mysterious observer. Every rustle and crackle in the darkness heightened their apprehension, until they could bear it no longer. With swift and cautious movements, they embarked on a hasty escape, their footsteps muffled by the forest floor. Yet, their retreat did not go unnoticed. The stranger's voice pierced the night, calling out for their return, a desperate plea that only fueled their determination to flee. Finally breaking free from the clutches of the enigmatic intruder, the couple found solace in their distance from that haunted place. Safety embraced them as they reported the encounter to the park rangers, their voices quivering with the weight of their harrowing experience. Their camping trip had transformed from a romantic rendezvous into a spine-chilling tale of survival. The memory of the enigmatic intruder, his motives veiled in secrecy, lingered within their souls. Their escape from the gorge marked a turning point, forever imprinting upon them the fragility of tranquility and the haunting presence that can shatter even the most picturesque of settings.